In total, Tamil Nadu and Puducherry comprise more than a third of the seats going to polls today. What makes this election so unique this time around is that for the first time, it's no longer a straight fight between the Dravidian parties along with their allies, but a genuinely five-cornered contest. To understand it better, we are putting it all into context for you in this state report.
With 40 constituencies, Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry account for more than a third of the seats going to the polls today. The big talking point is that unlike previous elections, it's no longer a direct fight between the two Dravidian parties. The Congress is divorced from the DMK, and the NDA with its alliance of fringe players suddenly comes across as a threat.
Tamil Nadu represents a key battlefield for all players involved. For Jayalalithaa, it's a golden opportunity to realize her prime ministerial dreams by at least establishing herself as a national power player. Conversely, for Karunanidhi, it's a massive challenge ahead of the DMK to retain its deposits from 2014. The situation is even more dire for the Congress, which has been forced to go solo and is fighting for basic survival in the state. And the dark horse is Modi and his band of ragtag partners, probably BJP's best ever chance to open a new frontier in the state.
For a state seen as the birthplace of the 2G scam, corruption is on the top of the voters' mind, as is secularism. But there are endemic issues also, from safety of its fishermen to the Tamil Ilam issue, as well as disputes over Kaveri and Kudankalam. All this making Tamil Nadu the most unpredictable. Bureau Report, NewsX.
Well, it was long believed that in Tamil Nadu, the drift between Modi and Jayalalithaa came down to the fact that Jayalalithaa was nursing PM ambitions and she really wanted to try and outsmart him there. But it's all coming down to 8 ticking time bombs for Jayalalithaa. The Muslim Dalit equation is puzzling Dravidian parties. I'm going across to Rishabh Gulati for more on that. Rishabh.
All right, let's have a look at the figures. Let's say the baseline. Of course, we're talking about all the figures that are coming across. There's one thing very interesting, and that's the calculation we've been doing of what's really crucial when it comes to Narendra Modi, the 3 factors that affect him and could affect his chances when it comes to this Lok Sabha battle. Let's have a look at one. The first is the OBC vote. Now, what Narendra Modi needs is this vote between the Thewars, the Nadars, the Vaniyars and the Gaundars to be split. A neat split division of this vote and not in favor of Jaya could deliver perhaps a few seats for the BJP directly and for the NDA as a large when it comes to Narendra Modi. Over the course of the day, we're examining these 3 crucial factors, not only from the psephologist's point of view, but also from on-the-ground point of view, because it's very crucial, Rahul, how the OBCs vote for the fate of Narendra Modi.
Absolutely. That's the first of the factors. You know, I would like Rishabh, in fact, to elaborate on the others. I'm just going to come back to him. The OBC vote must split. It must split on the ground. I want to go across to Vijay Lakshmi and Shri Kumar. Shri Kumar, if the OBC vote doesn't split, it's curtains for Narendra Modi's alliance. That's the basic assessment. Do you agree with it?
Normally this OBC votes always goes to ADMK, the Tewar and Counter. Tewar in the down south and the west, eastern side, and western side the Counters are there. So that vote traditionally always going to the ADMK. Right now, what is happening now, there is a split in it because they want to vote for Narendra Modi because of the misruling of the Jayalalithaa government here in Tamil Nadu, because it did not allow the Tewar community to give the respect to the Tewar, the tallest leader of their community during his Jayanti. And after that, the Counters are split by the Kongu Velalar party, that is there with BJP. So these 2 big vote chunk will this time will split into 2, where there some 50% may go to the ADMK and 50% may go to the NDA alliance. So this is the calculation right now in Tamil Nadu. So we have to wait and see how it is really.
Okay, MR Venkatesh, do you agree with this assessment? MR Venkatesh, do you agree with this assessment? There's also the Muslim Dalit equation that is puzzling all the other Dravidian parties, especially AIDMK and the DMK. The DMK, which benefited in 2009 from the Muslim vote, is very, very wary of what is going to happen on the ground. The AIDMK has already gone on a warpath against Mr. Narendra Modi, sensing that the Muslim voters and vote will drift.
See, actually, the Muslims and the Christians have never voted the ADMK. They have been strong allies of the DMK. And traditionally the OBC votes, and in Tamil Nadu there is no forward caste, you must understand that. Traditionally the Hindu votes, if I may call that, voted for the ADMK. But this time, for once, the Gaunders who constitute in the Coimbatore area have drifted badly away from the ADMK, and you must understand that MGR proclaimed himself to be a Gounder, and it is these Gounders who are shifting away big time from the ADMK camp into the BJP, and the BJP will do pretty well along with its allies in and around Coimbatore. As far as the Nadars are concerned, because Mr. Pon Radhakrishnan happens to be a Nadar, there seems to be a drift from Congress to the NDA. So we are looking at four ends in this whole game in Tamil Nadu. One is the novelty of the NDA. The second is the Nadar. The third is the Naidus, which traditionally vote along with the Vaiko of the MDMK. And the last end is, of course, Mr. Narendra Modi. So the four ends combined together give a sense of potency.
CSDS broke down the results from 2009 in Tamil Nadu. MR Venkatesh, hold your thoughts. I want to bring in Deeptosh. The DMDK voter is twice as likely to be a Congress voter. And if MR Venkatesh is right, the Congress is going to suffer the most. And I'm going to bring in Barej Karappa on that also.
I think, you know, everything is right. The OBC vote might split this time. Without the OBC vote splitting, there cannot be no Modi wave, and we are definitely hearing of a Modi wave. But the fact, what I'm also getting to hear, that the Modi wave should not be also exaggerated. Because it is concentrated in quite a few constituencies, but it is not going to be something like a wave which takes over 15 to 16 seats. We shouldn't assess it in that manner. It is restricted to certain pockets. Trichy, Coimbatore, Kanyakumari, Chidambaram SC, these are some of the seats where BJP will do well.
Absolutely.
Definitely. And the fact of the matter is, there is one lingering suspicion that the votes of DMDK, you know, the inter-constituent transfer of votes might not happen as freely, because this is a new alliance. PMK votes might not automatically shift to DMDK. And DMDK, mind you, its conversion rate is very poor. It wins a lot of percentage, 10 to 12%, but doesn't win seats. Whereas the Vaniyas in the north concentrated, they might win a lesser percentage of votes, but they will definitely win seats.
So the Vaniyar vote has to split.
PMK.
Yes, the Vaniyar vote has to. You see, this is what happened. In 2009, if I'm not mistaken, Vijayalakshmi, in 2009, it was Jayalalithaa who had the big alliance, but because the PMK vote split with the AIDMK vote on the ground, the DMDK injection could not capitalize. So you had a cross-cutting of votes, and that's what really limited Jayalalithaa. That could happen again with Mr. Modi.
Well, of course, this time also that could happen, as you rightly are, saying that this could happen with Narendra Modi also this time. We really have to see, how the things are going to be played up in 2014. If we do see, there are many precedents in 2009 elections.
Yes.
As far as AIADMK is concerned, this time we do understand NDA has got a rainbow alliance over here in the state. Well, of course, we are standing here in Puducherry, but over here, what we are seeing, what I have been, seeing,
yes.
what I have been seeing in last 2-3 days
yes.
over here, it's regional factors that are going to play it up.
Okay, regional factors more than alliance arithmetic. That's what happened in 2009. Alliance arithmetic went out of the window.